Khalsa Wajib Fateh. I think it was like in 2010, yeah, we got an email from some uppity woman and that saying she wanted us to cover for her in the interfaith talk. Like me and the lads were like, what the hell, interfaith, like professional meeting with other things. One of the lads goes, let's just go rep it, innit? So we all put on our suits and we went down, innit? And this is the slideshow that we used. Obviously I talked in a different manner and I weren't too offensive or anything, but you know, we talked about the compassion in Sikhi in this interfaith talk and how it just, you know, the compassion in Sikhi just kills it more than other faiths and that. And people were surprised and shocked. The Muslim one left halfway because he couldn't handle the truth, innit? But I'm gonna do the talk now, like on the slideshow. But what I'm gonna do is gonna put like current realities of. I'm gonna aim it up in there, innit? I'm not gonna do like how the interfaith place in like a formal way, innit? I wanna go to town, innit? As I do, because I wanna wake up the up in the youth and that. Look at the first slide, yeah. Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj ordered the Singhs to get some boiled rice, and he put a lot of boiled rice into the like middle of a field, and you know, deers came and ate the rice, and the Singh asked Guruji like, what's the meaning of what you just did? And because Guruji told him to watch and said there's going to be a meaning about this, and Guru said you'll find out tomorrow. Then Guruji ordered some more rice to be boiled and put them in the middle of the field again. But this time Guruji got two dogs, a group of dogs in it, to try to eat the rice. And when the deer ate them, they all ate a bit each and they shared, and they all made sure, you know, every deer had a bit. And when the dogs start eating them, because the dog's greedy, they start fighting each other like it's my food. You know how dogs do, and if you ever had pet dogs and that, sometimes they get nasty over food. Then the Singhs go to Guruji, we still don't understand what this shows. Guruji said, if my Sikhs be united like the deer, and they care for each other and they share, like the deer's got fulfill of the rice, my Sikhs will get everything. But if the Sikhs act like dogs and fight and bicker and backbite and snake each other like the dogs were doing and got greedy, then they're just going to get bloodied up like the dogs got bloodied up and not have nothing. So if you look at the Sikh nation now, caste, codes, you know, mans are trying to get out of the ghetto and climb the ladder and people just pull you down. You know, we try to do the Sikhi sort of Pajara stuff in unis and people they put barriers in us. And, you know, just what's happening randomly, you know, who's your most enemies? Probably a Sikh, you get me? Who robbed you? Probably a Sikh, you get me? Who chat shit about you? Probably a Sikh. Who you got beef with? You know what I mean? Who hurt your heart? Probably a Sikh, innit? So, all this, that, we're not united, innit? That's why we're suffering, that's why we're getting licked by the Sully, and that's why we're just getting taken for clowns on the streets. And, you know, the Sikh community is a laughing stock. It is, trust me. You know, people might be living off past glory, but right now, I'm on the roads, I'll be in jail, you get me? And like, you know, Carl have come to me, you're Sikh, and I go, yeah, I'm Sikh, bruv. Like, he goes, I robbed the Sikh, man. He put his note, he goes, that when I was searching him, I felt that little Gurban thing, sword, and he goes, it didn't shook me, because I know he's a pussy, get me? So, so they know, God, they know we got Gurbans and that, but they're still not scared to rob us, you get me? That's how bad the times are, innit? And in the talk here, you know, this is what I said to them, innit? I go, look, not everyone could go to the mosque, innit? And like in Mecca, already Muslims from Arab origin can go inside Mecca, you know what I mean? So I said the Mandar Sahib's got 4 doors, so all people from all corners of the world can come and pay their respects or do seva or get langar. Do you know what I mean? It's the house of God. And like the Muslim monkeys, I was looking at his face and he didn't like how I was going on and that. They've got, I said, God lights in everybody. You know, we don't go out there trying to convert people or force our religion down people's throat, innit? You get me? I don't think we do as much as preaching as we should. Like, we should spread Sikhi, but obviously in a nice manner, not like in the way Muslims do it. It's like deception or, you know, just forcing it down people's throat. Like, if you don't convert, you'll go hell and all that. Sikhi, you gotta get into it because of love, innit? And the Khalsa, anyone can take Ahmed regardless of religion, like of their race, gender, background, wherever you from, innit? Like Sikhs, man, they just recognise God in all, innit? Even like your enemies, innit? It's like, you know, I've got bare enemies and I hate a lot of guys out there, but I know deep down God's in them as well. Do you know what I mean? And that's the reality of it. You know, no different God made them. Even though they want to kill me, I might want to kill them. But I know God still exists in both of us. Our soul and my enemy's soul and my soul is the same light. That is a fact, though. You know what I mean? Even though sometimes we don't like to admit it, but that's it's true. Like, you know what I mean? Even your enemy has God in them. Recognize the whole human race as one. You know, Sikhs ain't meant to be racist. Singhrow ain't a racist organisation. You get me? We tell it how it is about what Sully are doing to our community and the downfalls of others' religions. Yeah, get me? Like, if it says kill all Kafirs, I ain't gonna say that's right, and I ain't gonna like beg it with no other religion. You get me? Because if I was gonna, I'm not here to be a beg in it. I wanna state the facts. But Asaki of Baikanea, the Mughals were fighting the Singhs, and this Baikanea was the nurse, you know, attending to the wounded Sikhs. And Guruji said to Baikanea, like, give water to the wounded Sikhs. And Baikanea ji was doing Waheguru Simran and was in a trance. He was a Brahm Gyani, like he's done some doors open. Wherever he looked, he saw Guru Gobind Singh Ji's face. So he was obviously feeding the Mughals Barney as well. And the Singh said to him, they grabbed him and go, what you doing, you traitor? We're trying to kill them, they're trying to kill us, and you're helping them heal so they can get up and kill us. He goes, who am I helping? He goes, wherever I see Guruji. So they took him to Guru Gobind Singh Ji. Obviously Guru Gobind Singh Ji knew the score, his Antarjami, he knew what Baikanea's trance was. And obviously this is a practical example of human race as one. So Guru Gobind Singh Ji said to Baikanea, explain yourself. If you can't explain yourself, then the Singhs will punish you. Baikanea Ji hugged Guru Gobind Singh Ji, said, wherever I looked, I just saw you. I saw the Jot of Waheguru in everybody. Guru Gobind Singh Ji hugged him and said, this is true Sikhi. Even on the battlefield, never forget that Waheguru's Jot is in your enemies as well. And you know, if that's the thinking, how can Sikhs still believe in caste, innit? How can they still be racist and that? I mean, our Guru didn't teach us that way. And it's look at now, you got caste, Gurdwara, you got you know what I mean, like when white people and black people get into Sikhi, like up and they won't marry them and that because of racism and stuff. Do you know what I mean? It's like mad out here, man. No discrimination in the Sikhs, yeah. Anyone can come to the Langar hall, innit? Anyone can come to the Gurdwara and, like, you know, want to clean the shoes, want to help do a good deed. The Sikhs work with anybody as long as they're doing good deeds. Like KHALSA Aid work with Muslims, you know what I mean? KHALSA Aid work with Hindus, all sorts of organisations, and help. You know, as long as the common ground is a good deed. Even the Gurus worked with all sorts of people, do you know what I mean? Like here they're building the Gurdwara, do you know what I mean? And that's a Muslim helping out. You know what I'm saying? Well, Sufi saint is different to like proper. Sufi saints are a bit different. They weren't like these proper hardcore Muslims. You get me? Langar, innit? If you look at the concept of Langar, how amazing is that? And you know, we see Langar as, you know, you have to do it as a formality to go and please your family on your birthday or wedding or counterpart, whatever. But Langar is deeper than that. It's there for the poor and the needy, really, innit? Like, or every time you might go to a yatra, or if for the hungry, innit? Like, look at that concept. You know, starvation is one of the worst feelings, man. Do you know what I mean? When your belly rumbles and it hurts, people lick down that Tesco shop owner with a gun, bruv, just to get that food. You know what I'm saying? Because starvation is one of the worst pains, man. There's people starving out there. And the Guruji catered, and Guruji opened the doors to everybody, not just for Sikhs. In fact, you know, it was mainly for you know, the poor and needy. And you know what I mean? Like, look at that, man. Like, Sikhs, the compassion that the Guru had. No other place does that. They do it now. They're copying us now, but you know what I mean. But Sikhi was the first religion to, like, kind of, amongst the religious buildings, have like a community kitchen. You get me? And like the poor at the time couldn't afford luxury food because like cows and milk was really expensive back in the days of the Guru. And only kings and queens could eat kheer and stuff. So Mata Kivi, you know, she introduced kheer as a, like, you know what I mean, like a luxurious dessert. That's how far. Not only did the Guru provide the basic necessities, the Guru made the langars tasty and, you know, for everybody, man. Like, these poor people couldn't get, now they couldn't even get a crumb of bread, but now they're eating warm rice pudding. You get me? That's amazing, man. It's mind-blowing stuff. Equality. Even when kings and emperors and everything had to come to see the Guru or have langar, they had to sit with beggars. Like, a king would sit on a high table and the beggar would have to bow down when he had to go and see the king, and the beggar could never ever eat, or a peasant could never ever eat with the king on the same table. But kings that had to come and meet the Guru, they had to eat langar with the peasants in the community kitchen. There was no, like, speciality for anybody. Do you know what I mean? I bet you if, like, you know, Tony Blair or whoever the Prime Minister is, Gordon Brown, whoever, came to eat langar, he wouldn't sit down on the floor with common people. You get me? Or Sikhs would probably make him sit on a table because, you know, Sikhs are begs, innit? Like, the Sikhs these days were just like, yeah, he's a Prime Minister, he can do what he wants. But the Guru wasn't like that. King Akbar came. When King Akbar saw this, he actually tried donating land to Guruji. So do your langar there. Guruji refused the land. He said, no, any sort of langar or any Gurdwara place is going to be made with everybody's contribution, the Sangha's contribution. Everyone's going to have a place, have a belonging, because it's a community kitchen. Then I said to the organisations at the Interfaith talk, I go, look, why ain't Sikhs in the Guinness Book of Records? You know what I mean? I'm uneducated, I'm from the roads, I can't meet with certain delegates or people that do sort this stuff out. But Guru Nanak Dev Ji started langar 500 plus years ago. Look how many Gurdwara there are in the world. And every day it's Murad, there's a code of conduct every Gurdwara to keep the doors open to feed the poor. So times 500 plus years, every day, times the amount of Gurdwara in the world, the biggest charity organisation is the Sikhs. No other organisation can beat it. They might do one for a month, they might want to do this, that, we've been doing it for 500 plus years. You know what I mean? Before British Relief Aid or whatever they call it. You know what I mean? We've been there. You know what I mean? We should, Guru Nanak Dev Ji's name should be in the Guinness Book of Record for starting the biggest charitable event, the langar. Why ain't it? People need to look into this, innit? We're from the roads, we can't look into it, but I can give you the idea to educate people. They need to look into this Guinness Book World Record thing. You get me? I said, look, a Sikh would die for their principle. You know what I mean? But diehards as well. There's a time in the British when the British abandoned the Kant parts because they knew that Sikhs got their power from Gurbani. And they arrested, like, just imagine they arrested Sikhs in Southall. They had to go past, like, East London to go to jail and to be punished to death for, you know, 12 years, 15 years, 60 years sentences, and, you know, the jail food is shit. So Sikhs in East London thought the train's gonna pass from Southall, you get me? Like, let's make langar and give them langar, like, they could try to stop the train and give them langar. So they talked to the police, and the British police in East London said, look, when the train comes, can we stop it and just give our brothers and sisters that are getting arrested, like, nice food for the last time before they get put to death or get put in jail sentences that are lengthy. The police said no. So the Sikhs thought, we have to give them langar. We cannot let our brothers and sisters go to jail, just, you get me? So what they did, they, little kids, women, Sikh men, they sat on the train track. They knew the train might not stop, but they thought maybe the driver might see it and have compassion, but the driver didn't stop. Ran over quite a lot of Sikhs. And the train stopped You get me? Because obviously the train stopped, yeah, because or I don't know how it stopped because of the pressure of people, or some people say that the driver doesn't know how it stopped. It just stopped. Maybe it was Shaheed Singh's helping out the Sikhs. And then the Singhs fed their brothers and sisters langar that were gonna get put to death. You know what I mean? That's how much love Sikhs had for each other, dying just to give each other langar. Now, like, you know what I mean? If you're hungry, you know what I mean, the next Sikh wouldn't offer you nothing. Or if you're eating well, or you're making a bit of money and you're moving up in the world, next Sikh will do black magic or something to bring you down. That's what's happening. Look at your families, you get me? They might be all happy saying, yeah, you got A star and that, but deep down, not a lot of them are happy, bruv. Trust me. Sikhs are, start saying that Sikhs are ordained to give a tenth out of their wages to charity. Whether you're Amritdhari or not, you should be giving a tenth of your wages to some sort of charitable cause. It doesn't mean you have to put in the Gurdwara if you think Gurdwara is scamming the money, or, you know what I mean? Is try to give it to some poor, needy organisations. KHALSA Aid is the best, innit? Get me? Always give your tenth of your money to charity, especially if you're earning big P's, innit? You can make a difference, innit? Like, £3 can make a difference. If you go to Sight Savers, for £3, yeah, they can heal these kids that got some cataract or some layer of dead skin on their eyes, and there's laser treatment for £3. Anybody can do that. Sightsavers.com or .org. Do you know what I mean? We put £3 in like a vending machine. Sometimes nothing even comes out. And £3 you get a packet of crisp and you get a sweet. Do you know what I mean? But for £3 you can give someone the sight back. I want you to close your eyes if you're listening, yeah? Close your eyes. I want you to think back to your childhood. Do not open your eyes. Think back to your childhood. The times you played football. The times you played catch with your cousins. Rounders. The times you had play fights. All the people you've seen in your life. You've seen your mum. Yeah? You've read Barney from a Gurdwara. You know what I mean? You've been to the Gurdwara. Even the people that you fancy, you see in a minute. Alright? Close your eyes. Imagine you never. Imagine you couldn't see. Imagine this darkness is all that you could see. From the moment you started life, you never saw your loved ones. Yeah? You couldn't read your Barney. Imagine. Now open them. From that darkness to seeing the screen again, £3, that's all it takes. Yeah? Let's do something good. Guru Tegh Bahadur gave his head for humanity. He didn't believe in the Hindu religion. He didn't die for the Hindu religion, innit? He died for humanity because the Hindu people were being oppressed, and he made a stand. When he made a stand, the Khalsa army was created and they eradicated the Mughals. The Mughals don't exist no more, but the Khalsa still exists. So Guruji gave his head while he's alive. That takes guts. Tegh Bahadur, as the sword was coming down, Guruji sat there like a brave man. That's why Tegh Bahadur lived up to his name. You know, every Sikh should try filling in a donor card, because Guruji helped humanity while he's alive. You can help humanity if you ain't got the guts to do it while you're alive and give your life and give your organs while you're alive. Guruji gave his head, the main organ, while he's alive. You can at least help somebody after you die. Your body can be used to help save someone's mother, brother, you know what I mean, sister, wife, whatever. You might save a good person, you get me? And like, if you look at the photo, there's a Singh there, 25 when he passed away, and he had a donor card, and like, you know, his organs helped a lot of people. I think about 3-5 people it helped, 3 lads, 4 lads, different organs to different people. And like, you know, someone's already got a brother, or someone's got their sight back, or someone's got this because of him. So he left his mark on the earth, even though he had a tragic death at a young age. But you know, his good deeds, what he done on earth, are gonna go with him. Now, talking about diet of compassion, and this is when the Muslim walked out. Do you know what I'm saying? I was saying, look, we ain't only got compassion for human beings, we've got compassion for animals, all of God's creatures, because God's light exists in everybody. And if we ain't gave him birth or created, we got no reason to destroy it. Alright, we might be warriors and defend ourselves, and if it's justified, then sometimes take a life. If a paedophile is going around raping your kids and raping all these kids back in the days, the Singhs dealt with it, you get me? And you know, start explaining the Barney quotes like, if I juke somebody up here and my t-shirt's full of bare blood, I'm not gonna walk on the road with it, it's bait and it looks like this man's been up to some madness. But if your conscience is full of blood in the form of consumption of an animal, if my t-shirt's impure through the blood on it, then obviously my conscience is impure. You get me? Because you're killing little animals, innit? Those people that eat eggs and justify eggs, if you eat meat, you eat meat. If you don't, you don't. There's no like right or wrong form of flesh. Flesh is flesh, innit? That egg was gonna be a chick, but it got aborted in the process. And if it wasn't fertilized, it's the period of a chicken, bruv. That's nasty, you get me? And to forcefully kill animals and that is cruel, man. I mean, the animals scream and they have fear, man. Look at the pictures and that. You know what I mean? What's the difference between human flesh and animal flesh? Flesh is flesh, bruv. You get me? You might hear the stories of cannibal and go, but our flesh is made out of the same elements as animals' flesh. You get me? Guruji used to have zoos where he used to heal wounded animals and have nice nature plants and stuff, gardening, and then release them back into the wild. Do you know what I mean? Guru Hari used to love animals, and here Sikhs are killing them, innit? Do you know what I mean? Just like a man will protect his family. Do you know what I mean? If a burglar's coming into the house, most Punjabis sleep with hockey sticks or baseball bats or a knife under the pillow. You know, they're on it, you know what I mean? Don't answer the door without checking who it is first. You know, old school Punjabis are nighters, bruv. You get me? Our generation is losing the plot, but the old school mans are on it. You get me? And if a burglar's in and your little daughter and son and your wife sleep in the next room, you're gonna do the burglar, bruv. You're gonna hit him with hockey sticks. Forget reasonable force, bruv. There's nothing. When someone's in your house, anything's reasonable, man. You wanna try to kill the man before he you don't know what he's got in him and what he's willing to do. He'll stab up your wife, your kids, whatever. Do you know what I mean? And just like you protect your family, yeah, the Sikhs create the KHALSA, a voluntary army for the protection of humanity. Wherever there's oppression, the KHALSA was there. I know the KHALSA is non-existent now, and like the army's just totally broken down. There's no army, you know what I mean? Up and in when they're joining other armies and doing julam, you get me? And helping the oppressors instead of fighting oppression, you get me? And just killing innocents. And the KHALSA army stood for the truth, man, righteousness and justice, you get me? And never tolerated any evil ways in the world. Because the KHALSA saw humanity as its family and gave many sacrifices. The Sikh gurus practice what they preach, not like a George Bush starting a war and not even picking up a gun and his kids were at home chilling. Guruji gave weapons to his son, the Sahibzade, and told them to fight as well. And the younger Sahibzade, you know, the Guruji's sons, when they got Shahidi, the Guruji's wife asked him, hey, don't you feel hurt that you lost 4 sons? He goes, I might have lost 4, but thousands still exist and thousands still more will exist. That's talking about me, you, everybody. Do you know what I mean? That's the spirit of the KHALSA. And Guruji said, I ain't upset, because my dream was that my sons be on the battlefields and they die a valiant death of honour and dignity, and when the spears and the swords hit them, that they don't cry, they take death smiling and fighting like little warriors, little lions. This was the dream that our Guru had for his own sons. I mean, a lot of parents have dreams like get a degree, get this nice gaudy Ashura look-alike for the son and that. But Guruji wanted his sons to sacrifice themselves for the truth, for Sikhi, you get me? If we can't do that, at least we can try to be proud of them, proud of our heritage. I know everyone ain't going to be super Gyanis, I ain't one myself, you know what I mean? I'm a crap on my daddy myself, I hardly ever live up to it. That's real talk, innit? I ain't a liar, God knows what I do, you know what I mean? So I ain't gonna lie to you youth out there and go on like I'm Mr. Super Son or whatever. But I am proud of my brothers to Sahibzade. I can't live up to them, but I'm proud of them. You know what I mean? All my cousin sisters and that, they're proud of Sahibzade. Do you know what I mean? Everyone I chat to, you got to be proud of your heritage, bro. That's a minimum. Get me? And so many other religions recognise Guruji was fighting for righteousness and they, you know what I mean? And they joined in. You know what I mean? Like Bir Buddha Shah gave, you know, 7 of his sons and nephews, and they all died on the battlefield fighting for the Guru. Because they knew the Guru was standing up for righteousness and justice. They recognized who the Guru was and they bowed down to Guruji. A lot of Muslims became Sikhs, real talk. A lot of Hindus became Sikhs, real talk. And Guruji's village was surrounded by so many Mughals, and Guruji had to disguise himself as Urj Tabir. And Gabbi and Nabi Khan helped Guruji escape from other Muslim enemies, and they recognized who the Guru was. They recognized this is the truth, Rab the Roop, and this is true. Muslim won't admit this because it looks like, you know what I mean? But it's all true. And like Gabbi and Nabi Khan's family still got Guruji's Ganga because Guruji gave them the Ganga. Like armies of the world today and all this gender discrimination, Guruji, my Baggo, she was a bodyguard of Guruji. She led the Khalsa army. Do you know what I mean? I know, like, people don't say, Sikh women shouldn't do this and that, but there's equality in Sikhi, is total equality. The only thing that women can't do is be the Panch Pyare, because it was Panch Pyare, not Panch Pyariyan, you get me? It's not the women's fault that no women got up at them times. 5 Singhs got up is 5 Singhs, no cause got up, you get me? Anything else does, the Singhni or whatever the Singh does, the Singhni can do as well. This is supreme sacrifice. Forget sacrificing yourself. When the Muslims kidnapped our women and the little babies, and they said, look, we'll kill your babies if you don't convert, they chopped up the little babies, put them on spears, but the woman didn't convert, and the women used to say to them, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru. You might be killing our little babies and kids, but these things are going to come back. They're going to finish off the Mughal, and the Mughal is finished. But what's happening now? You get me? Our girls are skanking us, man. They're making babies for Ali and Nabi and Yassif and Asif and all that. Do you get me? Do you know what I mean? They're running away with them and that and doing all this madness. The Muslims had to kill our babies before, and our women never converted, and our women were promised good lives them times, but they kept it real to the Sikhi, innit? They lived in the honour and dignity. They kept it real to their roots, innit? Nowadays every girl just running away, bruv. You get me? Most of them anyway. Like every time I go on Facebook, I see up and you're begging it with Muslim boys, you get me? Like, oh, you're piff or you're buff or this and that. And when they Muslim leave comments on their Facebook, like, oh, you look at your arse, look at your back off, and they're like, hee, thank you. You get me? That's shameful, bruv. That's degrading yourself, you know what I mean? And that's the sad reality of it. And if you look at our scriptures, Guru Granth Sahib, the Jag, the Jod, you know what I mean? We've given a place to everybody from every caste, every religion. You know what I mean? It's the truth, innit? It doesn't matter if you're Muslim, but as long as you're chatting the truth. If you're Hindu, you're chatting the truth. The saints, they came from Muslim and Hindu backgrounds, but they're still chatting the truth, and Guruji included their writings in Guru Granth Sahib Ji that shows that, all for one, one for all, long as you're coming with that realness and you're coming with the truth. Do you know what I mean? Other scriptures ain't got that. So Sikhi stands out from by far. Sikhi stands out, man. Research other religions, study them properly. If you think Sikhi is not for you and you're going to convert, research Sikhi properly. Don't believe in all the propaganda or bullshit that people tell you. Look into it properly, bruv. Get me? Because I've studied every religion, bruv. Butch Singh spent 12 years in jail. He studied every religion thoroughly. You know what I mean? And before he studied it just to expose it, to be honest. Same, you know what I mean? We sent people in the mosques and that, everything. Get me? To study it properly. Don't get led by these fake people that are telling you Sikhi is weak and that Sikhi is the best. And I'll openly say that. No other religion can even test Sikhi. Not even come close. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.